Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, the ongoing saga. Whatever we're up to, it's not up to 400 episodes yet, but we're we're looking like that may well happen. Anyway, guys, at the end of last episode, we were concerned about resin. So what I've done is I've run over here to this little storage chest where I've been keeping some of the plant stuff, and I have temperate trees in there, so I'm going to grab that collection of temperate trees. Do I need any of these other things? I'm not sure. I think you can actually make trees using these gardens if you so desire, but for now I'm just going to grab those 8 temperate trees, and I am going to maybe call my train. I'm thinking I will use this area here just because I've got a filled out area that I can use, and we will build another tree growing area somewhat like this, probably not so much put in one of these if we can get away with it. What did I actually build this for? I can't even remember specifically. I think it was to create this resource here that's being turned into the soil. I think I'm just going to use mud for the soil, and if I find I don't have enough mud, I do have several places that I'm just converting mud into landfill, which I can change. So I don't think I'll have a shortage of mud. So yeah, let's come down to this one. We'll turn this one into liquid resin, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, let's just get my train and get this show on the road. You come and get me. You have the glorious sounds of the puffers in their natural atmosphere while we wait. That's not it. Actually, I did notice that we do actually have another issue. It's not just resin that's holding up some of the circuitry, but we'll get to that. There seems to be some issues with copper coils and things. Let's just get this train heading to there, say. Yeah, I mean, if I go to red circuits, has this kicked off yet? No. It's actually missing the copper coils, and this one delivery here is struggling to keep up. So this one needs to be converted probably to coils rather than just making the copper plate, which we're all about making redundant everywhere. But yes, let's deal with one thing at a time. So we're going to deal with resin. Now, we need these things, temperate tree seed generators. Maybe I should have taken myself back to the ME. Alright. Well, while we're here, we have one of these, actually. That's handy. So I can just stamp down things and get the train to deliver. I also can do things like, if I'm going to go to the make everything, why not collect a few sample alien artifacts for our protection field build. There more down here? Yeah, there are actually. And a huge amount down there. This is definitely sidetrack material. So why is it that you have a saga that goes on forever? I don't really know. It could be that I constantly get sidetracked. I mean, we're going to have to do this at some point, so maybe now is as good as any. Oh god, I've got another train that's run out of fuel. Okay, there's a setting that will make that less likely to happen. Maybe that's what we need to action. Where is this one? Up here. And it's causing a huge backlog already. Okay. If we were to go on save game, that'll do. Save to that. Settings, mod settings. Map. This one here is the one that I want, I think. If we make the reorder point more aggressive, that should mean that it needs more. Because this has happened quite a few times now. Okay. I need my train to get to that other train. Come to me. Down here. And then we'll go and find this train. Here we go. Okay. Now. Oh, we can't get to there. How about we get to there? And doesn't look like we're going to be able to get to there, so actually maybe I let this go. What are we doing? You go away, and you run up here. Oh, where's the train? Where are we? We're just one block shy now. Okay. This is the slightly annoying thing. They always have fuel in the other end. I might wait here because my train should appear here in a moment. Once all of this congestion clears, and then we'll go to the make everything and see if we can get these tree things made. I think my train is coming here. I might be mistaken. Oh, it's right there, and there appears to be some congestion issue down there as well. Or not. Here we go. Okay, let's go to the make everything now. Probably about here will do. If for no other reason than all the sorts of materials that you need to build this are handy. I probably haven't automated these because they need these special things that you can only really pick up. So, let's just make a donation of all of these guys. I don't want to have them sitting in here. Is that actually is a composter? Okay. I don't want to tell it to automatically do this because then it will get buried somewhere all over my base and I'll have to find them. So it's much better to do it that way. I need some steel, don't I? Yes, I need some steel. If we're going to make 8 of these, I need like 48 steel. So, it's that. Eight. Cool. Let's make all of those. And what else do we need? We will be needing arboretums. I think arboretums are actually available. I think we're going to need 64 of them. Oh, these are slow to build. Okay, while we're thinking about that, not there, in here. Arboretum? No. In here. Arboretum. Yes. I believe I'm going to need 64. Wow, that was pretty damn fast. That's a lot of them. Okay, that is a good start. Let's go now back over to this new area. Where do I want to be? I may as well be there. And how am I going to do this? Since I have freedom to redesign, this one has we basically have resources coming in from the top and feeding all the way along, which works fine. I don't really want to use this super slow BS belt. We could do something like this, and then I'll upgrade the belt a couple of times, perhaps. So if I was to, oops, grab that. And do that. At least the belt's not super slow. That's one. Two. Four. Now, is there any reason to like have a gap? Not sure. Let's say maybe there is, and leave one. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, well, I should have enough of those. I thought I ordered 64. Maybe not. Maybe not. So, this is in a network. From here. So if we tell StandardZoc 08 to refresh, StandardZoc 08. These are all out of order somehow. StandardZoc 08. Oh, 0 minutes. It's automatically going to do it in a second anyway. So hopefully, yeah, it as added to the build queue. It will come and work out what we're missing. I thought we had enough. Obviously, I was wrong. I don't want that in my collection anymore. So now, the ingredients that we need to make this work are what? Soil, fertilizer, water, and carbon dioxide. Okay, so water, let's make a little patch of water here. That should be nice. Water. So soil and fertilizer. Okay, so fertilizer is slightly more challenging. I know we've built it in several places before, but we're probably going to need to do it again. So it's compost and urea gas. That appears to be our only option. Ammonia and carbon dioxide. Okay, that should be pretty straightforward. Ammonia and carbon dioxide. Okay. Do I actually have ammonia on the bus? I'm not sure. On the bus. I keep thinking in terms of buses, but obviously we have a city train network here. Ammonia. That's that one, right? That would suggest not. Okay, so that's fine. We can do ammonia a different way. We can add nitrogen and what's its other resource? Is this actually easier than FNI? I don't know. Ammonia gas. Nitrogen and hydrogen. And red metal catalyst. Okay. So we're going to start needing a few things. That means we need an input up the top here. Like this one, I guess. Although that's a... yeah, that sort of thing. Not what that one's picking up, but that sort of thing. Where's one without too much carry on? I guess it probably doesn't matter that much. Right where I want it? Or way over? No, I always put it about here. Good. You're not actually ordering anything. Okay, so we're going to need a few things from you. First of all, we are... Oh my goodness, this is at 91 now. Do we have blue circuits yet? No, we don't. It's going to go to modules first anyway. Okay. Soil. So one of the things coming in here will be soil. We will then want to make fertilizer. we're going to want carbon dioxide. Maybe FNEI is not terrible with this sort of thing. We're trying to make liquid resin. Interesting. Using this recipe, yes. Raw bio resin. Oh, we need ethanol gas as well. There do seem to be a number of ways to make this work. I was definitely forgetting about the ethanol. Let's go back to here. Maybe it will give me a nicer answer. So there's that one, there's that one, there's that one. Okay, yeah. We do need the ethanol as well. This makes the, or will be making the raw bio resin from that recipe, which is quite a lot better than that one. Temperate tree seed. Okay, so I'm going to have to grab some, well, they're getting generated anyway. Soil and fertilizer. Right. I don't think we make soil. Oh yeah, we've got tons of soil. So first up, what I want is, yeah, soil. Soil. Less than 16k, give me a P, and we will bring in. What? We don't have soil? Do we just have mud? Do we have to convert to soil? Maybe. I'm getting confused. Which one of these do I want to use? So if we're using that, we're using that. Soil, we're using this. We want mud plus compost. Right. Is that correct? What are we actually producing and getting rid of in all of these guys? I think it's just mud, right? So we'll have to, instead of that, we'll have to bring mud in, which I'm pretty sure we can do. We've got a ton of supply. Okay, so it's actually going to be mud. How did you get in there? It's going to be mud that we order in. Mud. And what? Why are there no trains coming? Is it impossible to get here? It shouldn't be. It would be quite possible to get here. I need one of those. And one of those. Yeah, why is mud struggling to come here? What's this called? Swap 06. Swap 06. Why? We must have a... Do I not have a mud train? I must have a mud train. Production. There we go. That's trains. Okay. Mud. I search on mud. Empty mud. I might end up just needing a new mud train, but I just want to make sure this is going to get to me. Maybe the name of it is wrong. Let's check priorities here. What's it actually called? Empty mud supply. Radio. I mean, that should work. Now I know where the mud symbol is. I could correct that, but that's fine. It shouldn't be necessary. 11k, we're almost full. $14k. It's probably good for my system to be using up a bit of this mud. I would dare suggest. Okay, you go all the way up there, which is a little bit out of our way, but once we get there, everything should be hunky-dory. Well, that one could have waited for us. Come on. For this madness. We've almost completed our big purple science requirement. This should end up going to Schwap 06, which I should correct the name of. There you go. It's on its way. Okay. Forget about that now. We have a train coming. So, mud. So if we want to go from mud to soil... soil. We need compost. 52 recipes for compost. Oh my god. OMG. Okay. Do I have a compost train, I guess, is the next question. Probably the answer is no, but let's have a look. Compost. That would seem to say no. Compost. We have no priorities for compost, so yeah, we definitely don't have compost. So, alright. What am I doing with compost over over here. It's coming all the way in from getting made there. I actually have a Zello squash. I'm trying to work out what I need to do. Let's see. Zello squash. And there is one compost unit there. And another place that I need lights. I could probably get another Zello squash growing field up and running pretty easily if I so wanted to. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that's more efficient, perhaps, than Zello squash. Wood. Blue algae. Maybe it's easier to do something like blue algae. Blue algae. Sulfuric wastewater and carbon dioxide. Do I have any excess sulfuric wastewater? Kind of. A bit sitting there. And there's a bit sitting there. So we could probably pick up some to use here, make blue algae. What do we want to do for carbon dioxide? Charcoal. Charcoal in a chemical plant. Alright. That works for me. I don't know how many of them we will need. Blue algae and sulfuric wastewater. Okay. Alright, we need to work out how much compost we're going to be consuming. And from that, we can include all of it. 105 per minute. 105 per minute. Okay. So this makes one every half minute. No, I mean, that's half a second. This makes 120. We need 105. We basically only need one composter. Based on that, that would seem to be correct. One composter. So it makes 60 per minute. Times 2. 120. So we need 120 blue algae per minute. Compost. This takes quite a while. 20 per minute, it said, right? No, we need compost here as well. Soil. Make the soil, we also need one, so we actually need 600. 600 of these. If 120, 600. So that is 6 of these machines, basically. 6. So if it's 1-to-1, and we're needing sort of, call it like 640 blue algae, 640 per minute. Maybe what we just need to do is see if I have any algae farms. I don't appear to. That's because I set them all to 0. Okay. Blue algae farms. Let me... How far is the make? Make everything's too far. Bring my train. Bring my train. We'll whack down some algae farms. We'll have a look at how long it's going to take to make this compost and soil and stuff, or how many we're going to need. Get to the make everything. Let's hang on. Make you pause. Oh, we've got those 10, so just bring us back now. I'll let you run away. So, if you were doing blue algae, you can do 180 per minute. So we need 4, basically. That's all. So you need your carbon dioxide, which we can probably make up here. In which case, we probably want the carbon dioxide at the top, the sulfuric wastewater at the bottom. In theory, that should be enough to make all we need in terms of blue algae converting into compost material. So what did we say then? Like 6 of the composters, and I've only got 4, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Something like that. Do you need a recipe? No. But the recipe is... the recipe... Oh, we want to make compost. So this is not quite right. Blue algae gets turned into compost. The compost you need compost and soil, right? Soil, oh, you need fertilizer, right? So soil is mud and compost. Made in any one of these machines. Then how do we get the fertilizer? I could go back to this, couldn't I? Fertilizer. Probably means we've underspecced the compost. So we need fertilizer and we need soil. The soil is going to be a series of these machines, I guess. You're going to make soil. How much soil can you produce? 420. How much do you need? You need 526. Okay. How much does each one give us? 52. So... we'll need something like that. That's the mud, and that gives us soil. Now, fertilizer. Fertilizer. Compost and urea. ammonia and carbon dioxide. Okay, so we're going to need to bring in ammonia. We're going to need to bring in two things. So we're going to have one of these guys down here. Let's just see if I can find a sort of thing that I'm after. This looks a lot like it. The products are not what we want, but the general idea is. So one of them's gas though. So I think I would rather use the gas handling. These guys. For nitrogen. And this will be sulfuric wastewater, so let's fix this right now. You will be nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas, less than, probably want that to be a bit higher. P, and you're going to be sulfuric wastewater. Sulfuric wastewater. Where was that? There it is. Sulfuric wastewater. EQ. Okay, so this order is for nitrogen. Oh, before we do that though, what's this say? Nitrogen, you're going to be sulfuric wastewater. There it is, sulfuric wastewater. So these read off the train counter here, which tells you what resources are coming in. Sulfuric wastewater. What's this say? U. No. Okay, and P wants nitrogen, but I don't want it until this turns up, so I guess I will put the Q sulfuric wastewater in there. They can get delivered and pumped into these. That should be fine for the moment. Sulfuric wastewater. Excuse me. So the carbon dioxide, which we needed here as one of the ingredients, is just charcoal in Chem Plant 4. Okay, do I have Chem Plant 4? Probably. Chem Plant 4. Carbon dioxide. So charcoal definitely needs to be a additional item that we're bringing in. Charcoal. Charcoal is less than 16,000. That'll be a queue. And trains on the way is less than queue. Bring me a charcoal train. Where did I find that again? Was it there? Who is there? I think there are such trains. Oops. I think I'm going to need this for more, because I need the carbon dioxide over here as well, right? No, that's not right. I think I need it somewhere. The sulfuric wastewater, I'm going to... Actually, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to move... Whoops, I'm going to move these. Down here, so they're kind of out of the way. Interesting. Sulfuric wastewater. Oh. Okay, so now you just need the carbon dioxide, so you need the... Oh, here we go. There we go. Working. Right. We obviously need some of these placing it near. And probably up here as well, the same sort of thing. You can be a near placer. Do we have any mud in here? Yes, we do. You're awkward. You could probably be one of these. What are these? Express stack filter inserters. Pick up from there, drop to there. You're picking up mud. You're also picking up mud. You need to be a far pickup. Oh, and they need to dump this out. So that's soil. Not sure how well this is going to work, but and we need to put some fertilizer on there. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. That needs to be turned into fertilizer first. That's no good to these guys at all. Yeah, that's not fertilizer. But we need to make fertilizer down here. How are we doing for time? It's probably about time, so... Oh my goodness, this is at 99%! As soon as it finishes, we're kind of done, maybe. Or is yellow science working? Turn that off. Is yellow science actually working? No, and it needs lights. What about blue science? Blue circuits. How are we going here? 2K, not very well. Ouch. So this is going to pop. We're not going to be able to get anything. What is stopping this? Is it resin? No, there's tons of resin there now. So it's not actually resin at all. It's probably red circuits then. Yes, it is red circuits. What's stopping red circuits? It's not actually resin. All this time I've been spending on resin. Resin is actually caught up because something else is causing the trouble. I'm pretty sure I do need to have this resin though. So I'm not concerned about that. Yeah, it's the copper coils. So next episode, what we'll do is we will try and finish this off. But it is possible we will end up prioritizing converting this copper facility to be able to make more oil. It's not the sheet coil that we're short of, it's the other coil. Where's copper? Yeah. It's these coils. So, that might be what we're trying to make, but what actually is the problem? Oh, we're actually out of the copper. Copper ore. Oh, you've got so much other crap in there that this whole process is frozen up. So it might be we just need to unfreeze that process. And what about here? Same issue. We have the crushed stone. We've got to get rid of crushed stone. Did I never add them to the dump? Crushed stone? Maybe that's what we do. We just add it to the dump for now. Yeah, crushed stone. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.